Yeah. Yeah. First and foremost, I had to run this one back due to technical difficulty. So anything that you may have saw on social media platforms was just a precursor. I watched how everybody engaged in that one because they was like, "Oh no, we need we waiting for this one." But yeah, we in a different location. What do we call this location where we at, Benz?
The dojo.
The dojo. Shout out Master O.
Yeah,
in the dojo. But you know what it is? It's your boy R.O. Big FTC, Big Apex shit, and I'm in here shooting this shit with my dog, Big Benz.
Right.
Let me go ahead and get the claps going. Let me get the claps going. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, what's going on with you, player? What's going on with you?
Ain't too much, man. You know, just doing my stuff, you know, with the collective, putting it together, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I'm going to just say this, though. Like, for what you mean to this shit, like, what you've been doing for these past 6-7 years, building yourself up to this right here, how does that make you feel, though?
One, I appreciate it. You know, just from you, especially because I know you understand on a deeper level.
Right.
But, honestly, man, like, I feel like, for real, I still feel like a kid. Truthfully, I still feel like we just barely scratching the surface, for real. I done had so many, you know, setbacks and stuff like that, or, you know, just hurdles to encounter. You know, I don't even feel like we really started running yet, truthfully.
I think one thing I'm gonna tell you that you've always kept like that spirit to be like, yeah, this is cool and all, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah,
it's bigger than Nino Brown and the whole
It's
thing.
always been bigger than me. I feel like it has to be. It has to be.
Right. Now let me ask you this though, like, for those who don't know, this is Big Benz, Big Body Benz.
Yeah.
Man, who is Big Benz, and where is you from, dog? So for the folks that don't know.
Well, I'm from Dumfries, Virginia. You know what I mean? By way of Reston, Virginia. 20191 Southside Glade Drive. You know, but what I say, and the new tape coming out, part-time rapper, full-time father, weekend scammer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's me, man. That's me.
So with being from Dumfries, right? GTV.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out the good men out GTV, good women out there. And then you coming out here, resting. Shout out the good men and women out here too. It's like you kind of got the best of both worlds when it comes to Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have this side and then you have the gritty side. And people don't sleep that there is gritty sides out on this side.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's definitely a good balance. It was a culture shock, you know, as a teenager. But now that I'm an adult with my own teenagers, like, I feel like almost like this is like Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? Like, it get tricky. Don't get me wrong. It just depends on what you into. But I feel like this is Bel Air compared to back home. You know what I mean? Back down the road.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you would want to get out of there to live in a place like this.
I mean,
better for you.
I mean, looking at it now, you know what I'm saying? That's the ice maker. Ice making the ice. I'm in the studio. They got an ice maker, bro. The shit is different. Nah. Shout out to the dojo hospitality. You know what I'm saying? But like you saying that it's a culture shock,
right?
So you got this, you got that, you got all of this going on from a youth.
A youth.
You know what I'm saying? From a youth to a man now. With all of that, what got you into the music though?
Originally my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad is what kind of got me into it. Well, not kind of. That's what got me into it.
Right.
Music has always been major in my family. Like, all my siblings either do poetry or rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, my My mom wrote poetry. My father was a DJ.
Oh, so the funny thing is that my father was a DJ. My father was a DJ. My my mom, she be doing arts and crafts and shit. So
Yeah.
I understand it.
You,
Yeah, I understand it.
Very creative family, man. Very creative. So that's what. And my pops, I seen him make a beat on the music generator PlayStation, and he sold it for a pair of Versace jeans and some money. And I was like, oh, this is what I want to do.
Right.
Literally, as soon as I see, I said, I want to do that too. He was like, all right, I'm about to leave. I'll be back in an hour. If this is what you want to do, go write some. And when he left, I just went in my room and the bunk bed. Me and Dooney had a bunk bed. I just jumped on my bunk and just started writing. That was literally it after that. I started playing football and everything after that.
Now, let me ask you this, though. Like, getting into that rap and you know, being like you said, you stopped playing football and all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure football was one of your loves.
No, for sure.
But damn, like how like who? So basically, we gonna say Pops inspired you to get into the music,
right?
Basically,
yeah, for sure.
Now let me tap with this one. So, you know, you've been through a lot. And the reflection of your most current music is basically your form of therapy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And before these events occurred, first of all, R.I.P. Dooney.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Fly high, long live Dooney. Dooney P. You feel me? Because I remember back in the day, it was free Dooney P until it's backwards.
Yeah, free Dooney P till they free Dooney P.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also check out that new Dooney P record featuring Rock Solo.
Yeah.
On all digital platforms.
Ride with me on all digital platforms.
That shit slamming. Yeah, that joint slamming. Now, explain like how was it when you was out here and bro was behind the wall? Like, how was he very encouraging with you with this rap shit and everything like that?
Yeah, but more than anybody, more than myself.
He
was, you know what I mean? He was more into me being successful at this than me. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, hands down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't let up neither. You know what I'm saying? He kept a nigga on track, all that. Like, yeah, he knew it was gonna work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he catch me not being productive, not being consistent, like, he let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows it's gonna work.
As a brother should.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I remember when we first saw you. When I first got a glimpse of you. This is back in like 20. It ain't no 2010s. I want to say about 2008, 2009. We was all at the Way On John. Shout out Joe Ice. Shout out Lonnie Vega. Like this joint was for me and for like the tell. I'm gonna tell y'all like you had that was like the club era because I feel like the club era is a dub now. But for us rappers, that was our club.
No, for real.
That was where we had that. And I remember me and my crew, DRT, shout out to the crew.
Yeah, y'all had a wild ass record.
I think it was the Basement.
Y'all had a wild ass I don't know. I can't even. You know what I'm saying, though.
Talking about the Lick Your Ass record.
Dog, y'all had a wild ass record, dog.
Yeah, that was shout out my sister Keisha, my bro Biz, Beware was on the record.
Yeah.
I think Reese was on the record too.
Y'all had a wild ass record, bro.
Yeah. Nigga talking about eating ass. But that's not what we talking about on this pod. Right. But I remember going in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Benz come in that joint with about at least good 15 niggas.
Yeah.
Nigga like if y'all remember them pictures of Fat Joe when he used to be around with the army, the solid color army jacket with the army hat with the brim, that was Benz walking in there with 15 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And then Benz get on that joint you hear him, you like, oh shit, this might be the second coming of Big Pun, or this might be the second coming of, you know what I'm saying? And he was just killing it. And then like you get to meet him, and it's like, you know, like I'll tell like other artists, because in our era, like you could like after a performance, you can be like, yo, nigga, good shit. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Let's lock it in, and then you can form relationships
like
with
really,
that.
that's what you were supposed
You know what I'm saying?
to do.
Nowadays, you can't even. Nigga might think that's oh, that's the op.
No, for real. We like we was talking about earlier,
Yeah.
like you, those moments is really where you forge like real relationships with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you was in. That's how you network. Like it's like now they don't want to network in that regard no more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the networking is really definitely the DM.
Yeah,
Exactly. The networking
But it
is
ain't
really
nothing like seeing somebody like perform their craft in front of the same audience that you're performing in, and you watch how the audience responds to what they do. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gauges if you like. To me, that's kind of gauge like if I wanted to work with that person or not. If I could see a person, I could see how polished they were. I knew they took their time. I knew they was really into their craft. I don't want to work with somebody just to work with them because you might be the hottest in the area or something like that. That ain't it for me. I want to work with somebody I know put in the same amount of work as me.
Well, I feel like with the networking thing is like this. I felt like coming up, it was easy because you had like-minded people.
Yeah.
Like if I needed like people don't understand like with me and his relationship, because he could call me. He say, yo, I need a verse.
Yeah.
All right, how what's the deadline?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? Well, like what's the deadline?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's like, you know, niggas be tiptoeing on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, but you gotta like what I would suggest to all my artists out there is like, man, look, treat this shit like business, form allies.
That's it.
Always understand you get more flies with honey than shit.
That's a fact, man. No, one thing about it, man, like you never understand where somebody's gonna end up in life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So today y'all might be cool because y'all make music, but dog might stop rapping and get into real estate. You continue to rap, you blow. You might need somebody that you could really trust to get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't, man. Look, life is long, man, but it ain't long enough to bullshit with.
I'm gonna say this though. With that, what would you say like when you talking about life and you know niggas be bullshitting, you know how niggas don't understand it? How would you describe the music that you typically create?
Yeah, I make me music, man.
So describe me music.
It's literally what I want to hear. Literally. Like it's been like that from probably like 2-3 years in. You know, because at first, you know, you trying to be the most creative, the most witty, the hardest punchlines, you know what I mean? And then once it started to become therapy for me, it really became a release.
Right.
I just created things that I wanted to hear. And it just so happened to be a blessing that so many others appreciate that craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I get DMs from people I've never met in my life. Like, I don't even know how they even stumbled across my music. You feel me? My music has been in places where I don't even know, I can't even speak the language of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a blessing to me. You feel me? And this ain't like, it's not a facade. Like, I have genuine relationships. I just got a feature from somebody from the UK, literally, last week, going school shopping for the kids. He sent it back on some drill shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like a real UK drill rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a difference, man, because I genuinely make music that I want to listen to. That's it. I don't care if my brothers want to hear it or not. I make music that I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different feeling, man. It's me music. It's me.
Now, I think like when we look at how you evolved with the music, you feel what I'm saying? And going through, you said it's me music, like the form of therapy. You know what I'm saying? Going through like certain things will definitely wire your way of thinking to go in that direction. It's basically like when you say me music, and I want everybody else to understand what he means by me music. It's like when you do this rap shit, you know, you have to understand that yes, everybody is 9 out of 10 scared to be who they are,
Right.
and who they're destined to be.
And we have so many of those conversations behind the scenes. You already
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is really scared because it like, I look at it like this. Like, when you look at how to put a record out, like, people don't think, like, example, like, people would say, you got to do it this, you got to do it A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But you can't do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
And what I mean by that is that, like, when you say you making the me music, it's like, okay, I already know, because you know the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about that too. You know the game, but I think you was like, nah, let me do it my way.
Right.
Let me make my music the way I'm supposed to. And if y'all fuck with it, y'all fuck with it.
Absolutely.
Now, I think the difference between the me version of Benz and the other version of Benz is that each bar, each punchline is adding another layer to who the man Brandon is.
For sure.
And it's also giving you that form of release to exercise anything that you may be going through.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say these things is therapy, like, what goes on? Like, I understand you done went through a lot of shit that trigger PTSD and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And by all means, to all my people out there, mental health is real.
Absolutely.
I've went through this shit.
Yeah.
Bro has went through it.
Yeah.
I know a couple other good men, good women that goes through this. When you have a moment and you just say, fuck it, let me just grab my pad and put this down. Let me holler at O, see if he got a block.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if he got a block.
O was the one calling me.
Oh shit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Called me.
So O have a block.
Mm-hmm.
How does it, like, when you putting this shit together in that type of mind state, how does that make you feel?
I'm usually coming here for real with like a pound of bullshit on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I come in here to get clean.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I come in here to release this. We might as well start calling this joint something related to therapy, because like, it's really the sanctuary for real. You know what I'm saying?
The booth really be like that.
Yeah, man. So it's like, when I come in here, man, like, I really treat this like a therapy session. Like, I'm gonna say everything that I didn't say when I got into it with my girl. I'm gonna say everything that I didn't say when I was going back and forth with one of my children's mothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it off.
Right.
I'm gonna put it in a constructive way to where, like, I feel better afterwards, because it has become such a practice and such a routine for me. You know what I'm saying? To where, like, real rap, like, even in my daily life, it's like certain things I won't say because I know I'm gonna rap about it. And it also gives me perspective on certain situations that I go through on a daily basis, because I know later on I'm gonna rap about it.
Well, I also think you taking that approach is the most positive approach. Instead of you, some people, it depends on what's the word I'm looking for? The emotional maturity of the person. That's what we're gonna use, emotional maturity.
Well, that came from actual therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you really look at this shit, it's like, I would rather for you to vent in that microphone, upload it,
right,
and get paid for your problems.
No, that's a come on, man. Talk to me,
now,
man. That's all I did. I monetized the pain.
Now, because, and see, what people don't realize is that the first person that was doing this shit to the extreme was Marshall.
Yeah,
because Marshall, like I said on one of the
well, I'm gonna say DMX.
Well, DMX, but here's the thing. All right, check it out with Marshall, right? Okay, remember we got we got Darkest Hell is Hot did come out before.
Man.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But I think put it like this: we gonna put both of them in the same joint,
right?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna put because I'm gonna tell you right now, like, Darkest Hell is Hot, yes, you know what I'm saying. But with, like, the Slim Shady LP, you just like, yo, this nigga, like, it has you like, damn, bro, why you really hate your mom like that?
Yo, it was constructed differently.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
it was
Marshall,
the same shit though.
Marshall was like, it was strategic.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? X was literal therapy.
Yeah.
X walked you through life. You feel what I'm saying? Marshall was on some like constructive, like you feel what I'm saying? The topics he chose to do, the way they put it all together was like all of us could relate.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of us could relate to the quote unquote white boy at the time.
Yeah.
And that's what won everybody over is that you didn't see color no more. And him being white actually helped him relate to us in that moment because it really bridged the gap to where we felt like that didn't belong in hip hop for real. And it does.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It does.
Because I feel like now, like, spinning it back to you is like, you know, the therapy, because like you said, like, you step in here, it's like therapy, like the sanctuary. You might have your little glass of your little holy water right here.
We call this Tamika.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Hold on, yo, make sure y'all tap in with them cups too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The cups. You
Definitely
know what I'm saying?
do that.
But with that being said, like you coming in here with a pound of bullshit on you. You got Tamika in the cup. You in here chilling.
Yeah.
You put it in. You getting ready to get your shit in. What would you describe your creative process at this time? Like getting to that.
Man, like honestly, it go so many ways. If O cooked up something, he gonna send it to me early. Like I said, the ride to the studio really be like, that really be the most exciting part. Because I know what happens when I park the truck.
It's on. It's game time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like when you park the truck, it's like you coming in the dojo.
Yeah.
It's like when you watching NBA on Friday nights and they walking through the joint with the headphones on and shit like that.
I'm a high five O at the door.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come down here in the basement, bro, and yeah.
Well,
you know?
well, let me ask you this though, like, high five him. You get in here. He throw the beat on.
He gonna throw the beat on, right?
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I might punch it. You know, it's very rare, but sometimes I might punch in.
But let me ask you this though.
Let
me ask you though, because I you know, we kind of jump. I kind of gotta like remember what I did prior. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this: in the creative process, what do you prefer better, writing your shit or punching it?
Oh, I definitely prefer writing it for sure. I'm from the one take Jake era.
Now, because like we said, listen, I need y'all to understand.
Yeah, I'm from the one take Jake era.
Y'all saw this. Y'all saw the preview of the joint on the joint. We over here cooking this up in a bigger way, a major way. So there's more shit I gotta ask because it hit me. Boom. So now we gonna talk our talk because we live in the dojo. All right. This one take Jake shit. All right. There's only okay. I've been in the booth with a lot of potential, a lot of veterans. A lot of good men and women.
Amen.
When it comes to this one take Jake shit, I need people to understand that. How do you get to become one take Jake? Explain this to the people.
Man, repetition. Like you it's something that you genuinely have to like seek to do. You know, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like I still don't keep my first like all the way through recording. I still don't keep it. I'll do it again on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just because. But we gonna get through the verse. You know what I'm saying? I would say a good 7 times out of 10. If I sat over here and created, I'm gonna get through the verse.
I say what I do, and this is how I got it. I'll write it, right? And then I'll just I'll go over it. And then I'll do 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
But look though, the entire time I'm writing it, that's what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah.
Every time I'm adding the 2-3 lines, and I'm literally starting from the beginning, going over the joint anyway. So by the time it's time for me to record, I done went over this joint about 50 times, but not even realizing it's only been like 10, 15 minutes. The verse done 10, 15 minutes, but I done went over it and recited, you know what I'm saying? 20 times.
Now, I look at it like, again, this one take Jake shit ain't for everybody.
No, not at all.
The only people I know that could do it, you, Young Neat. I mean, My bad. Renegade Neek. Because I've seen Neek do this shit.
Yeah, I've heard.
I've seen, like, I remember bro called me on, like, my bro was doing a feature for one of the bros. And he came in here, and you always get that warm-up. You'll get the warm-up one. Then you'll get the one, okay. But then, you know what I'm saying, it's like, and the whole time he doing this, it's the whole verse. It ain't
every time.
Every time it's the whole verse.
Every time.
So I know, I think he might have maxed out at like 3 takes. That was it. But it was the whole verse.
That's it.
And I know Shane Bang.
Yeah.
Shane Bang get
bro for sure.
Shane Bang 1 take, Jake.
Yo, Bang different though. Bang will actually do the whole song. Bang will pull you to the side and be like, nigga, I got this. And he will rap the verse and the hook.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We seen it. We seen it. I think him, you, Neek, I want to say Burb.
Yeah, Burb too. Yeah, Burb will do it too.
Burb.
Burb will do it too.
Who else? Yeah, we hear you, O. We hear you. Who else? I'm trying to figure out who else. It's a lot more. Burb. I think
Bucky will do it too.
Bucky.
But I'm gonna tell you now. Hold on. I got something to tell you. I'm gonna talk some shit right quick. Yeah. Bucky ass be cheating. Bucky is a writing motherfucker, dog. Bucky will come in here and he'll have like 30 verses in his phone, and he will just attach a joint to a joint, and you would never know because it fit so damn well. But he done already had it in his phone. I'm exposing the secrets today.
Hey, look, but see, here's the thing. Bucky's a writing motherfucker.
That's what I said. Bucky got to have 30 verses in his shit already ready to go, clipped up.
But who else? Oh, Noya. I forgot. That's another one.
Yeah, that my nigga.
Yeah, Noya come. Yeah, Noya come. Like if Noya come off that.
And everybody that you didn't mention really gets busy.
You know, hold on. And I'm gonna throw 2 more names in there. Not just because they my niggas. Depending on the beat, Ben Ola, he'll clear it in 1 take.
Oh, yeah.
And my nigga Bags will clear it in 1 take.
With everybody you talk, those my dogs.
Yeah, like niggas that clear that shit in 1 take.
It's a certain circle. It's a certain subset, bro. Like, yeah.
But let me ask you this, like, so like, what would you say would be like, and I want you to give 1 pointer to the younger generation. The up and coming, when you come to the studio, what is the biggest thing you do not do?
Be unprepared.
Why is that?
Because you wasting your time and the engineer's time.
And money.
Yeah. Forget the money. You wasting time because 9 times out of 10, the engineer takes some more money. But you wasting time.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Like, I was thinking about this shit the other day. Actually, not the other day, today, actually. So, my thing to y'all, because we still got more shit to talk about. I feel like this YouTube, like you coming to the crib, and you need me to download a YouTube beat so you can rap over it.
Yeah, see, I wish O was in front of the camera type nigga, because he would definitely.
Because that shit be giving niggas viruses and shit.
Yo,
shit be weird. Like I gotta go buy a new computer by the end of the year. Like this shit wild, right? But I was sitting there thinking, I said, man, these little niggas. And I can't be mad at them because we was doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Because like
we was getting whole mixtapes worth of instrumentals.
Hold on. I give you one better. Listen, all y'all youngins out there, I'm not gonna knock y'all for stealing from YouTube, taking YouTube beats, turning them into legendary tracks. Just get either the lease or the exclusive so y'all can really get some paper off this. Yeah. Because I remember, and you gonna laugh, at one point in time, around about 2008 and 2009, it was the Superstar O Johnny Giuliano era.
Yeah, man.
And that's when like all this theft of online beats without leasing them, because all you really needed was Google Chrome.
Come on, man.
And the flash, the video downloader.
Video downloader.
And then you just go right to the site.
Yeah.
And let it catch it. Yeah. And then you lit. It was no tag.
Hey, what did we have on the Mac? Yo, we had something on the Mac where you could just rip the joint, no matter what you was watching, you could just rip it right then and there, and it would be clear as a bitch, too.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I was trying to tell people, I said, man, Niggas probably at least that beat 50 times over. They ain't even worried about that shit.
Come on,
just
man.
go ahead. But
that superstar O era, Johnny Giuliano, Johnny Giuliano, whatever.
Yeah, because that's Wiz's man.
Yeah, dog. That was a crazy time. That was that SoundClick time.
Man, nigga, I'm gonna tell you who was on SoundClick, and I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all go back, you'll see some shit. So people gotta understand, Sledgerin was on fucking goddamn SoundClick.
Yeah, for sure. Who wasn't?
I remember when Jalil Beats was on fucking SoundClick. I remember when his brother, the Beat Bully, like
Beat Bully,
like nigga,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But yo, let me ask you this though. In the studio, do you have a studio survival kit? Like,
yeah, for real, it just depends on where I'm at in life. If I'm on my diet, if I'm on my you feel me? I'm gonna get right. It's gonna probably be some popcorn, definitely some water. But if I'm on some bullshit, I'm coming in this drink with some gummies, definitely some candy, definitely some water, and my phone for real. That's it for real.
Now, we talking about the process. We talking about the stew. We got rumblings in the street saying that you got something that you about to you chefing up. Let them know what you chefing up, brother.
We about to drop Today in Therapy. September 25th. Today in Therapy. 4 tracks of me. You know what I mean? And it came at a point where I was in like the middle of therapy, like in between therapists. And things was just piling up on me. Because I had gotten used to going to therapy on a weekly basis.
Right.
So then when it stopped for that moment, it was like, oh, damn, like, what I'm about to do, you feel what I'm saying? And things just began to pile up on me. And yeah, like, that's where the beginning of that project came into play.
I'm going to say this, right? Because I'm going to just keep it a band. For you to start off Today in Therapy, that's the name of it, right?
Correct.
To actually, because that, like, even though, like, it's like a taboo amongst black brothers for us to be, showcasing our inner
feelings and emotions, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that shit's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I think we should be able to, be able to showcase these things without feeling backlash from either our peers, our women, or just the world itself. You know what I'm saying? 4 tracks. Do you feel that that's enough with the title that you got, the name of it?
Yeah, when they hear it, they gonna know it's enough.
Are we getting this in parts, or
y'all getting these 4 records and it's enough in there to digest for a long time. And I don't feel like people really sit and digest music anymore because it's so easy to create. You know what I'm saying? And so many artists but when you sit down and you really listen to what I'm telling you, you really hear about my day, when you really hear about my week, 4 is enough.
You standing on that 4 like Michael Finley, like
4 is enough.
4 is enough?
Yeah, 4 is enough for sure.
Now, if you can break down that recording process of making this project. Like, where was your headspace at? Because you said you coming off at middle of therapy, things of that nature.
Right. So I was just, like I said, man, with just so much stuff between, my brother, like, you know what I'm saying, my personal life, man, just literally just trying. I spent, like I said on one of the records, like, you know what I'm saying, I spent a year trying to find peace. Then I spent another year trying to find me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
Yeah, you know
that's
what I mean?
That's a bar.
So it's like, it was really a process, like, losing my brother and everything else, like, it put me in a position I had never been in before. So in furtherance of that, I put myself in so many positions that I had never been in before. So then you have to recollect yourself and get everything in perspective because of who you are as a person. You know what I mean? And then I had to really realize that life would never be the same. And that in itself is a process. So imagine checking all those boxes and not having someone that is like clinically responsible to handle those questions, those responses, those rebuttals. And I don't have anyone in my inner circle that I deem worthy enough, or not worthy, or I don't accept anyone to that responsibility around me because everyone comes to me.
Right.
So I don't have that right now. I don't have that release. I don't have that dialogue. So I came in, I knocked out one of the records, man, and it just touched the people. It touched the people around me in a way where I was like, oh, okay. I think we on to something. Mm-hmm. And then we just plugged away.
I think that what people got to realize is that the spirit, the willpower, and just the motivation. You know, if you take those three through any type of thing, because you're gonna be down, but you're not gonna be down forever.
Yeah, you can't.
So once you put those in play in motion and get it moving, and especially if you're a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I remember, you know, like when I put out Grind or Die, like that was therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So when you say like 4, I felt like at the time, like what am I coming off of at the time? I think this is like before. I want to say like I was done with rap. Like I really was done. Yeah. Like I was done with it. I felt like
I remember.
Yeah, because me and you used to have these conversations. Yeah. I was like, well, I'm done with this shit. And I was always putting myself like being selfless, like, all right, yo, I'm fucking with this artist. Like, yo, I believe in this artist more than I believe in myself. So I understand when we said earlier with like you talking to Dooney, you know what I'm saying, on the jack, and how he visualized you, and you didn't see it in yourself. And I think like when I lost my cousin, and then 90 days apart, my niece died from a brain tumor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm like, my world, like, even though I'm smiling and shit, my world's spiraling the fuck out.
Man, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Smile is like, you really asking for somebody to rescue you.
Yeah. So I started like, you know, this is at a time where like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to do like me and my nigga Oz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to come over a lot. So, like, I'll record a couple records and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I see you getting it back in there. But he's like, yo, bro, like, nigga, talk how you need to talk. Get your fill out. Yeah. Because the one thing I could take from Oz was that when you listen to his music, it's like, that's a therapy, like, those are therapy sessions. If you know,
he dropped Merlot, right?
Yeah, he dropped Merlot.
Yeah.
I think his best shit is Manifest. That's his best joint. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Even though Stimulus Package was like, when that shit came out like wildfire.
Yeah.
But when I'm at the time, I'm, you know what I'm saying, getting into the groove of the joint. But I started to see shit. I'm starting to like, nigga, we going through the pandemic. This and the third. I'm like, oh no, let me get back in my bag real quick. And then I dropped it. So I understand, like, but after I dropped it, I did a couple videos for the joint. I felt like, all right, boom. All right, I'm cool. And I think
because that's the robotic part of it.
Yeah.
The videos, the promo and stuff like that, that's you turning back into like you kind of knowing the process, like we talked about earlier, the A, B, and C versus the 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That's what you commonly know to do. But when you were recording those records and things like that, it was a different experience.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it was. Like I'm see if you felt this. So I record myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? At the time, I didn't know enough engineer knowledge that I do now. I wish I would go back and remaster Grind or Die. But it was like, once I got the first record, every day was like, oh, I got to go back. I got to get this record done. I got to get this record done.
I can't even lie to you. O had to call me. To put a second verse on the record because it was literally like that moment of like so much shit piling up at once. I came in and I laid the verse and I just left. I laid the joint. O put a cool effect on the joint and I was cool with that. Literally, I was cool with that. Like that was it for the day. Like cool. O called me like, I need a second verse for this fat boy, and I'm like, oh, all right. So I had to jump back into the bag.
Right.
And then once I did that, and then I heard it. And I sent it to somebody, and she went crazy about it, like in a different kind of way, like emotionally. It touched her. I said, "Oh, okay, this is it then." Okay, bet. So we knocked out 3 more, but it wasn't like we just knocked those out in like It took time.
It took time because like
it took time.
Because the reason why I could say that, like I understand it took time, is because at the same time it's like you people. like I think my most personal song was like Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Tears or whatever. And it's basically you know, giving my shout out to my niece and my cousin and shit. And I'm like, I recorded this shit. I'm like, yo, like I recorded the whole tape, but I knew I said, nah, I'm saving that motherfucker for last because I know I'm gonna choke up in the stew just rapping this shit.
Man, look, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I know, since I know you, I know there was moments like, hold on, let me get this right back real quick.
Look, man, to be real with you, it comes afterwards. I'm not lying to you, bro. Like, I be in a different state of mind, like recording and that whole entire process. Like, I really don't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I really don't be here mentally. Like, I be somewhere else. So it's like, I'll play it on the way home and get to laughing to myself or get to smiling like, damn. Like, oof. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't know what I'm doing while I'm all in the middle of in the mix of it. This project, it really took for O to send me the masters and me to really ride with it at night and really listen to it and be like, damn, like, it's a lot in here. Like, it's a lot. Like, this project has a lot to it. You know what I'm saying? And those 4 records, that's why I said it's enough. Like, when they hear the 4 records, like, in concession, man, they're going to be like, what the fuck was he on? Like, I sent it to Box. He the only person I sent the whole tape to.
Look.
We ain't even about to get into it, man.
Nah, cause no, cause
you know,
cause I know. Stop playing Box.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we could all do a GoFundMe for Box so he can give us one EP. Yeah. 4 records. That's all.
Me and bro talk about stuff like
Box is a real deep individual.
Yeah, me and Box share a lot of similarities, like a lot of shit that we don't even really disclose publicly.
Yeah.
So I knew bro would appreciate it to a different degree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like,
I think
it's crazy.
And I think that like just being comfortable sharing your thoughts, your way, everything like that because it reminds me of, we know sometimes y'all when he was active, y'all used to get compared a lot. But it reminds me of how when XL was doing it.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of bro.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm saying that is that because when we listen to Big Benz, my nigga, not too long ago, you gave us 12 EPs. One every year, every month. Like 12 EPs, and you was hitting us off with videos.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna tell y'all need to go. I'm telling y'all, just go on all digital platforms, type in Big Benz, and just let the list just ride. Because you got something for everybody. You got some old school. I know now sometimes you experiment. You know, you get your little auto tune. You get your little.
I got some things. That chubby beat, that chubby brown on deck.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I could tell, like, my guy, my bro, he getting back to having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this sounds cliche. And I think you said it before. You know what I'm saying? You know what we doing here. Your top 5. Who is them again?
Yo, you know what's crazy, right? Because I got to thinking, right? You know what I'm saying? I got to thinking like, damn, man, like, it be so much. I be forgetting, like, a lot. But my brother, first and foremost, doing EP, right? But we're not even going to put him on the list. Like, that's just the, you know, that's what I was saying.
That's God tier.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's going to definitely be Scarface in there. It's going to be Nip in there. It's going to be Styles in there. Now, the last 2, you know what I'm saying? One, I be forgetting about Derez Deshawn. Yeah,
because he got a lot, like, he got a lot of deepness with his shit.
Man, Derez is like, like, if I could sing, he'd be my fat twin. You feel
I know
me?
that's right.
That'd be my fat twin because niggas be in trouble if I could sing, bro.
Hey, man, listen, man.
Niggas be in trouble. It ain't enough Melodyne and auto-tune for me, man.
Listen, all you gotta do. Write it, give it to Rock.
Yeah, literally.
Like, write it and give it to Rock. Shout out Rock Solo.
Shout out my dog.
Now, so you said Okay, we got Noonie at the God tier. Mm-hmm. You said Scarface, Nip, Styles. Who else?
Derez, and Bino Rideau.
Bino Rideau.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now with the Nip, I could see it.
Right.
And what Nip was doing. But see, because I mean that's another subject off camera, but we know what Nip was doing for real.
Sure.
Because it was empowering. And once people start seeing the power you got, they clip it.
That's how it go.
That's
usually how it go.
You know what I'm saying? But I say Nip. I see the similarities in Nip as far as the financial, the economical, the entrepreneurship.
Right.
Scarface. Now, I know a lot of people be looking at when someone say Scarface in their top 5, they're like, Scarface? No, y'all wasn't outside. Yeah. Y'all don't understand what this man meant.
No, Scarface raised me.
Like Scarface. Yeah. Scarface is top 3 storytellers of all time.
Yeah, Scarface raised me, man.
And Derez Deshawn, him.
It's my fat twin.
Yeah, with the pain.
Absolutely. Bino Rideau, his pen game is so underrated. That's where it is with him. Like, you know what I mean?
And then hold on, who said Nip, Scarface,
Styles.
Yeah, I forgot about him. But we know why Styles. I already know why that.
Yeah.
Because it's like one thing I can say with Styles P, and just to keep it under with you, like Jadakiss is my favorite rapper. But Styles P has the better projects.
Yeah, the Gangsta and the Gentleman. That's why Styles P is in my top 5. Man,
listen.
That's 1 through 22. I didn't skip. First time I heard it.
But the funny thing is though, like we look at these like when you say Gangsta in the Joint, right? Would that be in your top 5 albums of all time?
Yeah, honestly, for the simple fact of what it meant to me.
Okay, what's the other 4?
Man,
I remember.
Can I live? I mean, I cannot live. Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
HNIC.
Okay.
The Fix. Gangsta and the Gentleman. And Crenshaw.
Okay. Crenshaw. All right, with Crenshaw, Nip was already Nip.
Yeah.
But when Crenshaw came out,
come on, man.
Like this is like when people don't get it twisted. I fuck with Victory Lap. I fuck with it. But in my opinion, Victory Lap ain't better than Crenshaw.
No, man. Yo, Crenshaw was the double down. It was the y'all thought it was a joke. Y'all thought it was a gimmick. Y'all thought it was PR.
Yeah.
That's what Crenshaw was.
Yeah. Because Crenshaw, front to back.
Come on, man.
He had every
Summertime in that Cutlass, man.
Man, hold on. My joint was when he had the Sade joint.
If you were mine,
Yo,
man.
Listen. You put.
Would you do me like you do him and have one on the side? Come on, man.
Yo, listen, man.
Man.
Put the windows down of that joint, yo.
Real rat.
Like that joint,
real rat.
And then so that was that. So Reasonable Doubt, we already know.
Yeah, he was speaking a different language.
We already know about that, but I think now we are going to challenge. And hear me what I'm about to tell you. We're going to challenge Reasonable Doubt years later against Blueprint. We're going to challenge.
Still Reasonable Doubt, man.
Think so?
Yo, to be 26 years old.
To talk the way he talked?
Talk like he spoke a different language. Just look, on Can I Live Alone, we're not even going to talk about the full structure of the album. We're not going to talk about a Mary J. Blige feature. We're not going to talk about those things. We're not going to talk about the 22 twos. We're not going to talk about those things. We're going to talk about just cohesiveness upon an album. And let's be real and understand the backstory to it, which you and I understand more because we understand the players that were involved in that.
Yeah.
But to be 26 years old and speak in that language.
And this was what, 90s?
96. Wasn't it 96, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, come on, man.
What dropped 96? Oh, yeah, All Eyes on Me.
Come on, man.
All Eyes on Me dropped 96, and All Eyes on Me, and it was written.
Am I wrong to say that they was independent at that time?
They were.
Come on, man.
Because they were signing, because with that album, they were signing Priority.
Yeah,
distributed from Priority.
Come on, man. So, yeah.
Yeah,
For
so,
sure.
so we got those two.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsters and Gentlemen, we already know how that's.
1 through 22.
Yeah, we got that.
Mm-hmm.
The Fix.
Yeah. I remember we got into it a little bit on that one. We
Yeah,
talked about it a little bit on that one.
Yeah, because I think The Fix, like that was his first album.
That was the budget album.
But that was his first album when he took over as president of Def Jam.
Yeah, that was the budget album.
Yeah, because you had Beanie Siegel and Jay-Z on the verse.
Man.
You had verses from them on one track. Guess who's and a Kanye beat. So like you had a Kanye beat.
Come on, man.
A Sieg verse. Hold on. Before we get into that, how you feel about Beanie Siegel talking about we about to use AI for his voice and then come back to make some new shit?
Well, my question is, do we not miss the original vocal tone of Beanie?
Yeah, because I feel personally. I mean, like because I know like people are probably going to see this before they see the other one.
Right.
But somebody asked me my top 5 albums.
Right.
And my top 5 albums, number one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what anybody says. It's just this album for me changed a lot. We Are the Streets from the Locks.
Right.
Number one. I remember that I said that, The Truth by Beanie Siegel.
Yeah, of course.
Come Home With Me, Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
It was another album. I forgot it, but the one album that I said that everybody's going to laugh at, that's in my top 5 was Shaq Fu.
But see, one thing about people, man, they sleep on Diesel like he wasn't platinum, bro.
Hold on. And I'm gonna tell you, like, that was I've always listened to hip hop, but it was something about like my mom got me a boombox for Christmas, and she got me that album.
Yeah,
see, I ain't get the Shaq Fu video game. My cousin got that.
Yeah,
I just got the CD, and I popped that.
Man,
that joint.
I'm telling you, that's what music is, though.
Nah, but
music is all relation.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now, niggas need to listen to that Damian Lillard shit.
Seen somebody post about that too.
Nigga.
Yeah, seen somebody post about Dame Dollar record.
Bruh.
Album,
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
We definitely know the nigga rap for sure.
No. Bruh. He's the greatest NBA rapper of all time. Diesel can't fuck with him. I'm telling you this. Y'all hit me on the pot. Like, listen. I know we jumping off of the Big Ben.
We are.
But so listen, Shaq came with the food schnickens. We all remember that. Thus, we remember that. We understand that. Waking up, watching BET back when they used to have the what was it? They used to show videos at 10 to 12, then 12 to 1. Then they'll say at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. They'll show some bullshit from 4 to 5 o'clock, and then they'll go run that shit into something else, and then we got a night, some shit like that. So look, Shaq with the Foo Snickers, all right, boom. So then he do the Shaq Fu album, boom. I'm like, all right, look, boom. Shaq's biggest track of all time will forever be "Can't Stop the Rain."
That's one of my top 5 beats.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what niggas gotta understand.
What you about to say?
What niggas gotta understand. Okay, that's cool. All right. You know, basketball about to start back up. 2K about to drop again. So let's get to it. Yeah. Bruh. So we had Shaq. Boom. Okay. Niggas don't know that Chris Webber was making beats for Nas and shit.
That was crazy too.
Niggas didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
Then you got Allen Iverson. So look, I love Bubba Chuck. That's a VA thing.
We're not even going
to. No. We gonna talk about it because I remember. No. Listen. When I listen to this record now, at the age we are, I said, so this is what David Stern was tripping about. Like that nigga was around. Chuck, I love you. We love you, but that ain't it.
Man, they was tripping about that man's influence.
Yeah, that's a fact. But here's the thing. But niggas don't know that Allen Iverson has a track with Mace and my son. Yeah, called Pay Per View. Yeah, Pay Per View. So we get through that. Then, you know what I'm saying? We got Kobe.
Yeah, that don't,
R.I.P.
That don't count.
No.
R.I.P. to mom, but that don't count.
No, we ain't gonna let that slide. No. Bro hopped on, who was the record with? Was it Montel Jordan? Yeah, he talking in France and Sweet La Vie and
You can't look certain things. You just gotta let be, bro.
all right. But look, but look. No disrespect to the mumble, right? But then we chill out, right? So Dame Dollar playing with it. I didn't peep his first joint. I was on Facebook.
I still didn't.
I was on Facebook, right? And my man Ricky Rude, he was like, I said something like, yo, I said something. I said something about ESTG's album. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I seen somebody had just posted about Dame. I seen the post.
Yeah. And he was like, yo, bro, go check out Dame Dollar album. I'm like, what? Bruh. Listen. I had that joint on repeat from that day until fucking Wednesday. That's the only thing that was getting played in my ride, yo.
Damn.
He got Ross on it. He got Syria the Kid.
Oh no, he wasn't playing.
He got 2 joints with Wayne. The production like that.
Oh yeah, he wasn't playing.
Like bro snapping. But back to this though. Like, because we treat this like sports.
It's a fact. That's a fact. It is.
If you unlimited budget, and I gotta change it up for you. Resurrected, all that. If you can get one feature, who would that be?
All right, look, I can answer the question, but I need a little bit more detail.
All right, so
can I pick the producer too?
All right. Matter of fact, we're gonna run it like this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try something with this. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna name 3 producers.
All
right, and this is the dream track on your album. Limited budget.
Unlimited budget.
All right, I'm gonna name 4 producers. All right, here we go. Swiss from '98.
Okay.
Timberland, 02. All right. Kanye, 04. Alchemist, 05.
I'm going Timberland regardless.
All right, boom. So you got Tim.
So Tim going
01.
Tim going to make that beat.
Okay.
If we talk about releasing this track today,
yeah,
it's gonna be Drake then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be Drake.
All right, but all right, so Timberland, Big Benz, and Drake.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because we not trying to do nothing else after that.
Because we already know what it's going to do.
Yeah, we try to make sure it's just solidified after that. We can go chase everything else after that.
Yeah, we definitely.
We want to solidify everything else, though. We solidify this shit first, though.
Yeah, so, so the next question I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Because it's about that time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What does 2023 and beyond have in store for Big Benz and what he got going
on? A lot, man. We just we got a movie premiere coming out where we got a record on the soundtrack. I think we got 2 records on the soundtrack personally, 1 or 2. I'm about to get into some real deal acting.
Hey, McGraw Ave season 4.
Come on, man.
Holla at him.
Yeah, no, get with me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what Murder and them is doing. I'm a Tubi fanatic, man.
Best shit's just sliced bread, you know what I'm saying? Best shit's just sliced bread.
That's it for me. Like, just expanding, man. Definitely continuing the teaching and the mentoring. Look, crazy thing, I just got it to the point to where, like, I don't even have to interact with the students personally anymore, which, you know what I'm saying, it could take away from some things, but it's not a necessity. You can just, like you said, you can get the whole package, you know what I'm saying? Google Classroom.
The whole basically the whole ebook.
The whole joint, yep. Google Classroom. So that's it, man. Just continuing this to build on the foundation we've been building on and just taking it to different levels, capturing new eyes, new ears, and just turning them into recurring fans for real.
Now, I'm gonna just let y'all know this. What he was talking about, like the teaching, is that, you know, Big Benz also gives out a artist development course.
Right.
I'm a product of that. So there's been times where I knew how to put verses together, but I didn't know how to put them together. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you just putting a bunch of put words on lines, but don't know how to formulate it right, don't know what you're trying to build a song and all of that stuff like that. So I'm telling y'all artists right now, if you feel like you lost in your penmanship or you need some guidance in the right way, definitely holler at this man.
Hey, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Take care of you, man.
Let them know, man, where they can find you at.
You can find me on all social media platforms, man, at Big Benz 5813. Keep it real clean, real uniform, man. Come on.
Yeah. You know? Man, that's what I'm talking about. But check this out, man. Today in Therapy.
Today in Therapy.
September 25th.
25th of September.
I hope y'all ready for it.
If they not, they definitely going to be when they get it. They're going to appreciate it, man.
You think about doing a deluxe of that joint?
Probably so, man, depending on if I get back into therapy full time or not.
I think one thing I want to tell you, brother, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, and you letting the good spirits and everything ride with you, the currency ain't gonna never matter.
Yeah,
feel me?
It's a team effort, man.
Yeah,
I gotta shout out the collective, man. It's way too many people to name. I ain't about to disrespect nobody and forget somebody, but like I appreciate everybody that's in my life that has anything to do with the music, whether it's directly or indirectly. Whether you got on my nerves that day and I wrote a bar about you, or whether you right here with me and cooking up. You know what I mean? I just appreciate my village. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
nobody stands in my way on purpose, and that's major for me.
And that's all that needs to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have nobody in your way, and
that's it, man.
You just got to do what you got to do, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? But let me let niggas know what it is right here, man. Yeah. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at FeedTheCulturemixshow. If you're watching this right now, this is also available on all podcasting platforms: Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, Big Benz. We in here at the dojo. I appreciate my dog, Sensei O, for allowing us to be here tonight.
Sure.
But check this out. It's your boy R.O., Big FTC, Big Apex shit, and we was over here shooting this shit with my dog, Big Benz.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And like that, we gonna make it happen, and we just gonna be out like that.